Hey there YouTube, it's me. I don't think I've actually ever done an album update, but the last time you saw me was probably about a year ago, give or take a couple months. Um, I'm not really into making videos that just sort of go on YouTube, but recently it occurred to me that people are interested in my vinyl collection and what I buy, so I thought I would start doing sort of update videos because, yeah, I don't think I'll ever do a vinyl collection video, but since the last time you guys see me, I probably bought about 100, 120 vinyl, like, since then, and it's mostly all, like, from distros and stuff. I don't really buy, like, classic rock used stuff as much as I would want to. It's mostly all filtered through by the hipsters, so a couple hip-hop records, not huge on hip-hop, let alone on vinyl, because digital vinyl reissues are garbage. Unless they're like new albums, like the new Cattle Decapitation on vinyl, it actually sounds good, but like if it wasn't sourced from analog tapes and it was digitally reissued, I don't really buy that stuff because it sounds like garbage, and you can just get it on CD for like a third of the price because the vinyl industry has what would be the proper word? Exploded? It's exploded, yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna start with the few CDs that I just bought yesterday. First one I have here, Surgical Steel, 2013, Nuclear Blast by Carcass. Classic gore grind, gore death, whatever you want to call it. Favorite songs on here, instrumental called 1985, which is number 1, Thrasher Saboteur, number 2. It's a good album, definitely check them out. I would probably listen to Symphonies of Sickness first if you want to check out Carcass, like just the whole album. It's a really good album. I don't think this is a true representation of their discography. It's just, I don't know. They're just sort of like holding it down. They haven't really improved. They haven't got worse. Next up is the EP, Surgical Remission. Also by Nuclear Blast. It's 2014. It came out a year later. It's on a digipack. Got lyrics there. 5 songs. I love that label there. Reminds me of the Beatles. Anyway, 5 songs, like I said. It's just like they finished off this album by putting these two together. I'm pretty sure they actually released it as a complete album now instead of having the two separated, but I didn't have either of them, and I really wanted the Carcass on vinyl, but I can't find it anywhere, so I was like, whatever, I'll just buy it on CD. Actually, same thing goes with this next album that I got here. 1993, Death, Individual Thought Patterns, Relapse 2014 reissue. It's also got, you see the glare from my phone there, it's also got the live show in Germany, 93. 2 CD. Not bad. I'm not as big of a fan of the Tech Death Days of Death, but anybody that knows me knows that I'm a huge fan of Death, and I basically buy whatever they release for Death. The only CD I think I'm missing for them is the Live Vivius or whatever it's called. I haven't seen it. If I do see it, I'll buy it though. Alright, next up is tapes. Like I said, I'm just doing a little update because I've never done this before, and I don't know, you guys are interested, so might as well. The first one I'm going to show here, these are both Inquisition, which is a Colombian black metal band signed to Hell's Headbangers, and these are both re-released through Hell's Headbangers. I'm not sure if they were originally released with Hell's Headbangers, but what can I say? Hell's Headbangers is actually a really good distro. I got most of this vinyl from Indie Merch. I got these from Indie Merch. So this one is Into the Infernal Regions The Ancient Cult. This is the artwork. Beautiful. On a blood red tape. Just got the name and side number. I'll pull out this just to sort of show. It's got the track listing there, spine, cover, members, song lyrics. I'm relatively new to black metal, like non-mainstream stuff that is, but love Inquisition. If you've never heard of them, definitely check them out if you're into black metal. Next one is the Ominous Doctrines of the Mystical Perpetual Macrocosm. I think I worded that right. It's either Perpetual Mystical Macrocosm. Yeah. This is my favorite Inquisition album. I believe it came out in 2011. It's on Royal Blue. You can barely see that because the light. I'm in terrible lighting right now. These are both $8, which is a really good price for these because I was going to buy this album on vinyl, but I haven't tracked down a copy yet. I've seen one on Hell's Headbangers, but I don't really want to pay for that shipping because if anybody lives in Canada, they know how much shipping costs. Like, to ship to Canada from the United States is ridiculous. Even though I live, like, relatively close to the United States border, like, in Washington. It's like $40 to ship, like, a vinyl. It's ridiculous. Alright. So now onto the vinyl. I got these. One of them's for my friend. Actually, whoops. It's backwards. It's Your Disposal single from Monolith of Inhumanity. Decapitation, 2013, 2013, I believe. So, an exposition of Insides and Your Disposal singles, just on, like, pure black. Doesn't really matter. It's the only album I cannot seem to find literally anywhere. Monolith of Inhumanity, whether that be on CD, or vinyl or tape, I can't find it anywhere. I've like looked and it's just like I don't even know what's going on with this. But yeah. Next one I have here is the 2014 Housecore Records release of I Hate God, self-titled. If you don't know who I Hate God is, they're New Orleans sludge. Close ties with Down and Corrosion of Conformity and all those dudes. Crowbar. Actually, I believe Jimmy Bauer's in this band. Yeah, this is probably I Hate God is my favorite New Orleans sludge bands, but this isn't my favorite album by them, but still. Songs I could recommend: Medicine Noose, Trying to Crack the Hard Dollar. Ugh, can't speak, sorry. Yeah, great release. This is on black. I always keep my stickers that come on the outside just on plain black. It's got pretty cool labels there. Yeah. Get this back in there. Neat how that happens with these gatefolds. I think I just dropped something in there. Oh well. Next is Dark Throne, Under a Funeral Moon. I'm just gonna drop these down here. This is iconic Norwegian black metal, second wave. I don't know, I just love this album. Comes in a gatefold, as you can see. 2000 or 1993. It's a repress from 2010, Peaceville Records, obviously. And it's just on black. I don't know why I'm showing this. They have little cool things there. It's on black. I haven't listened to this on vinyl yet. I have the CD somewhere, so I've listened to most of their albums. I love Dark Throne. I have like a weird little affinity with Dark Throne. Favorite Dark Throne album is Panzerfaust, Total Death, Under a Funeral Moon. They're all really good. They've never really made bad music. It's just kind of weird with the genre crossover stuff that they've done. Like they've gone to like punk and black metal and death metal and all that. Yeah, I didn't know if I showed you my Malignancy hoodie I got on here, technical death metal. I actually have a Dark Throne box set right behind the camera. It is Black Death and Beyond. I might make a video for that, might not, I don't know, depends on if you guys want to see it. Alright, next album I have here, Karma Bloody Karma, Cattle Decapitation, which is probably my favorite band right now. It's a San Diego core grind. I'm not sure the original record labels that these were on. This one is 2006, I believe. Yeah. Like I said, gatefold. It's got track listings, sponsors, members, all that. And this is on interesting label. Red Spatter. Next one I have here. I have all the Cattle Decapitation albums in here except Monolith, so if you're looking for those, just sort of in there. Just have this stack here that I'm going through. So this is Serpman, Cattle Decapitation's first full length. That artwork is so creepy. I don't know why I was like looking at it last night and I didn't really realize how creepy it was. This is 2002. I do not remember the label that they were on. That's the original lineup. Only two left are Josh and Travis. There's this one is on a pink and red splatter. Interesting. I think it's sort of like a Bloodbone merge, like the Obituaries last album, but they didn't really hit it correctly. By the way, these are all re-releases for the Decade of Decapitation last year, which they never really had releases, like re-releases on these albums until last year, so I was like extremely grateful that they came out with these because I would have never been able to afford like any of these, let alone like experience them, because I'm pretty sure they also re-released all the CDs and stuff. So next album I have here is The Artist Murders 2015 release of Holy War. I'm not really a huge fan of deathcore. It's on Nuclear Blast, but I quite like this band. They're really good. Not all of their music is good, obviously, but because it's like extremely repetitive and there's not that much technical skill involved in deathcore. But as for like the breakdowns and stuff, they're probably do it best. CJ is a great vocalist, although his voice is like very one-sided, but whatever. My favorite songs on here are Absolute Genocide, Lightbearer, Holy War, and Coffin Record. Yeah, the first 4 songs. And this is a first press on Blue White Vinyl, Blue White Swirl. Alright, the next album I have here, Inquisition's I think it was 2013, 2011, 2013. Seasons of Mist release of the Obscure Verses of the Multiverse. And this is the first press on, like you can see right here, clear with gold splatter, limited to 500. I'll just take the actual gatefold out here so you can look at it. Look at that artwork. The perks of going with indie merch is getting damaged vinyl. Not the vinyl itself, just the sleeves. It kind of ticks me off. And got some beautiful cultish things going on in there. Once again, these guys are Colombian black metals, signed with Hell's Headbangers now. And of course, it's not crystal clear, but it's like whitish clear with gold spatter. Next album I have here is Harvest War 2009, Metal Blade Records. The album that Cattle Decapitation found their sound, like their so-called sound. Sort of exposing the horrors of human nature, and the only change to their lineup is the new bassist, I believe. This is on silver red spatter. Red isn't very much, it's just in the middle. I think it's supposed to resemble a saw blade or something. I only have two more here with Cattle Decapitation. Alright, the next one I have here is Cattle Decapitation's 2004 double LP Humaner with the uncensored artwork there. Love this album. And like I said, it's a double LP. I'm not going to pull out the other one because why would I? This is pointless. It's got an HD side there. Anti-human. I don't know if I shut the metal, but there you go. And lastly, Cattle Decapitation's 2015 release, possibly album of the year in my opinion, aside from Magla or whatever they're called, the black metal album, Anthropocene Extinction. Lyrics, thank yous. Actually, this is a sequel to the Monolith, as you can see. Okay, I have the thing here. This one is a double LP. I got this as pre-order, silver, blue, HD side with the human throwing away the earth. Makes sense though, right? If you understand the album title. Anthropocene era is about, or the Anthropocene era is the dominance of humans over the rest of the animal kingdom. And this is about the end of it. So sad, but yeah, I love this album. Highly recommend it to anybody. Just listen to the singles like Manufactured Extinction, Mammals of Babylon, Clandestine Ways is like the gore song on here. Plagueborn, all of them on A side, and The Prophets of Loss is pretty good. Actually, Phil Anselmo of Down, Pantera, Supergiant Ritual, he did the spoken word stuff on there. Alright, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon.